everyone, this is Brenda with Wreath by Busy Bees Custom Creations, and wanted to come on tonight and make a little wreath with you guys. So let me know when you guys are here and where you're from, and we're going to use this little bird tonight. It's really cute. I got him from Creative Gift Packaging. And hey Julie, how are you? So we are going to be using this little thing. Get the tag off here. Okay, and I'm going to be, hey Lynn, how are you? Doing the ruffle method. I have my wreath form all ready to go. So we'll be using, we'll be using that. And then we're going to be using this blue 10-inch Deco mesh that I cut into 20 inches. Hey Barbara, hey Vicki, how are you? Hey, from Minnesota. So this is what we're going to do, and then I have a bow already made up, and then I'm going to make another one. Hey Robin, hey Susan. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So how is everyone doing tonight? Are you guys all recovered from the weekend on our Monday night? Here we go. Oh, making banana bread. Oh, that sounds good, Tab. Oh. Okay, so we are going to, hey Pat, we're going to start on the outer ring first. And like I said, I just cut these. Hey Robin, they cut these 20 inches. And I think I've shown you before, I just kind of fold over the little end so you don't see the rough end. Hey Jennifer, how are you? So looks like that. We're going to start with the outer ring first. Hey Lisa, how are you doing tonight? Start on the outer ring first. Get our ruffles going here. And if you do 20 inches and you're you're using the 10-inch, you should get 18 pieces out of the roll. Hey Barbara, the place where I'm ordering it from, they said that the supplies should be in by the end of this week. So once they're in, she's going to call me and I'm going to go up and pick up the supplies and show you guys what we're making. Hey Sue, how are you? I know, right? We do need some springy stuff. So, and I know I get a lot of questions on how I do these wreath frames, and I have made a couple videos, so you guys can watch that if you want to see how I do it. And this is, I got this mesh from Joann's and it's fraying a little bit more. A baby's butt wreath. Oh yeah, I have a baby's wreath I have to make actually too, so I was considering doing that. Hey Lydia, how are you? So, working on that. The theme, I think it's going to be a welcome sign. I'm trying to remember. It's like a spring welcome sign. That's what we're going to do. And there's going to be 2 different signs that you can choose from. And I'll be making one, and then, you know, you can make the other one the same way. Hey Nancy, how are you? So it just depends which. I think she's going to have 10 to 12 of each, excuse me, of each sign. And so like I said, hopefully that will be in by the end of this week, I believe she said, because she had to order the supplies for it. So I'm excited about that one. And then I'm actually thinking about ordering all the supplies myself and sending them out like a ladybug kit. So But in order to do that, like I have to put out all the money up front to buy all the supplies. So I would have, and there would only be enough to make 10 wreaths. So I'm wondering if anybody would be interested in doing that and prepaying for it, because otherwise I'm going to have to put out like $500 or $600 and hope that everyone buys them. So I'm thinking about doing that instead of, you know, going through someone else all the time, but we'll see. Maybe do that once in a while. But Jennifer, the signs or the kits, I will put a link when they become available. So, and hi Diana, how are you? And like I said, hopefully the end of this week, I think she said, the supplies are going to be in for the next month. And I believe we're getting through, and this is through the Shelley Be Home. I think she's actually getting the supplies for this month and next month, like for April's and May's. And then I'm thinking, like I said, of throwing in the Ladybug one in there. So I'm going to see how that one would work. And then if I do the Ladybug one myself, I'd probably like post them in my Etsy shop and then sign, you know, put a post up and then have everyone prepay. And then I can order all the supplies and then get that in. I'm not sure how the logistics would work for that and how long it might take to get the supplies. That's the only thing. And I don't know how much shipping is going to be. So maybe prepay for the kit, and then once everything comes in and I can figure out like the size box, I would have to ship out to you guys. Then do the shipping next, and I don't know if that would work. I don't even know if that's something you guys, you know, would be interested in. But I would need 10 people committed to do that in order to order the supplies. Like I said, it's like $500 or $600 just to order the supplies. These ruffles, Debbie, I did 20 inches. I'm going to make a little bird wreath, Penny. I got these creative gift packaging. They were going out of business, and so I bought, I think, 2 yellow, 2 pink, and 2 blue ones. And I just thought they were so cute. So you could do anything, any colors with them. So thought I would make that. I need something springy, and bright, and cheery. No problem, Debbie. Hey, Lynn, how are you? So I think that's what I might do for the Ladybug one. Put a post up in Etsy, and then once I sell the 10 kits, order the supplies, and then once I said, like I said, once the supplies came in, then you know, you guys would have to pay for shipping. So. Oh, really? Through FedEx? Huh. Yeah, I've been doing most of my shipping through USPS, through Etsy, and it seems, you know, it seems pretty reasonable if you send it the USPS ground. So, you know, I think that would probably work, but I can definitely check out the FedEx if it's cheaper. I'll check out anything to see if, you know, if it's cheaper to ship. Now let me ask you guys a question too, because this might be something different. Because with that Ladybug kit that I'm looking at, you would obviously get the Ladybug. You would get a roll of mesh, a work frame, and 4 rolls of ribbon. Now that's, you know, 4 rolls of the, 2 rolls of the 2.5 by 10 yards, and 2 rolls of the 1.5 by 10 yards. But I was also thinking of, you know, if you guys just want just enough supplies to make the wreath, I could cut the supply, like all you needed ahead of time and ship it out that way, but then that's a lot more work for me. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure different things out to try. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm assuming that everyone would like want the whole rolls of ribbon and not just like however number pieces you need. So I have to tell you guys this. I had to laugh because, you know, people are so funny. I got a message on, I guess one of the last trainings I did. So the girl says to me, why are there training videos on a sale site? And I was a little confused. I was like, so I sent her back a message and I said, what do you mean, why are they on here? And she said, well, this is a sales site. Why do you have training videos on a page that you're selling stuff on? And I said to her, I said, well, last I checked, it was my Facebook page, and if I want to teach people how to make stuff, I think that I'm allowed to do that on my own page. And I said, I'm sorry that this bothers you. I said, but I don't know how it really affects you. Being that it's on my page, it's not on anyone else's page. So I think she got a little upset and she sent me a message back saying that she manages 2 Facebook pages. So if they were on her page, she would delete them. And I said, well, that's your right. That's your kit. That's your, you know, your Facebook page. So you can do anything you want with it. I said, but, you know, this is what I choose to do on mine. And have a great day. So I was just like, I don't understand why that would affect someone else. So, so this is just the bottom ring, or the outer ring that I have done here. So there's 12 on there. The kits will be probably around $50. If I do the Ladybug kit, where I have to buy all the supplies and all that kind of stuff, it's probably going to be $50 plus you'll have to pay shipping. Because like I said, that will include, you know, the work form, a roll of mesh, the 4 rolls, and 4 rolls of ribbon, and the Ladybug. So, and I do have the Ladybug here that I'm thinking about using, so I can show that to you guys and see what you think. Hey Barbara, how are you? But I don't know. I thought that lady was awful funny to go on my page and say that kind of stuff. But, you know, that's okay. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. Hey, June from Ohio. How are you tonight? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Cheryl. How are you doing? So now we're just going around the top. Which method do you prefer? The method you're doing or the poof? You know, Tracy, I don't know. I kind of like all the methods, but I think lately I've kind of been stuck on this method. I kind of, you know, like the ruffle. I like that it's, it doesn't get as smushed. It stays a little thinner. You can fit it, I think, between the, like a screen door easier. That's why I tend to use the flat frames too. Oh, thanks, Penny. Good, June. I'm doing well. Hi, Iona. Hey, Claire. Hey, Tammy. Oh, I'm glad you guys like to watch them. If you could share this video, I would appreciate it. We just have a couple more to go. And I did make a bow, but I want to make 3 bows tonight, so I thought I would show you guys the other 2. Oh, thanks, Mary Lee. Yeah, I like the ruffle method, and it makes it look full. I don't know, I think I'm just kind of, I think you kind of get stuck on something. Oh, thanks for sharing, June. And you kind of like it, but I do use the poof method also. In fact, the next the next kit that I'm going to do, I'm going to be using 10-inch and do the poof method and show you guys that with a 10-inch. Because you can do the poof with a 10-inch or a 21-inch. Now obviously with the 21-inch it'll look a little fuller, but it still looks good with the 10-inch. This is 10-inch mesh cut to 20 inches. Yeah, this is a blue. It's got the metallic stripe through it. So it's not the plain value mesh. It's got the sparkle to it. I cut the mesh into 20-inch pieces. So I think we just have one more to go here. Oh, good, Penny. Yeah, I really enjoy doing it, so it's just something, you know, I really like doing. No, their mesh, you know what, Iona, they have it on sale a lot. I tend to buy it when it's on sale at Joann's. And a lot of times you can, when it's on sale, which I haven't been there for a while, when it's on sale, they also have coupons like spend 75, get so much off, spend, you know, something like that. So I tend to go when it's, you know, those kind of sales. Oh, thanks, Claire. Yeah, I just like the look of the ruffles. I don't know, I'm just kind of, like I said. And like I said, these are cut 20 inches. Now, if you do the 30 inches, it would look fuller, but I think this is nice and full just with the 20 inch, and then you only have to use one roll of the 10-inch mesh. So what I can show you is next month, I don't have the sign yet, but this is the mesh we're going to be using for the next one. So I really like that. Okay, so this is the bow that I made that we're going to make 2 more for. And so I'm going to show you how I made that. So I'll put this to the side. Put that to the side. Okay. So I have my handy dandy little Pro Bow the hand here. And I use 22 gauge wire. Now, most people use 26, but because, oh good, Donna Jean, I always break it if I use 26. It's too thin for me. I don't know why. I always break it. So I tend to use the 22 gauge instead of the 26. But that's just my preference. Like I said, I know a lot of people say to use the 26, but like I said, I tend to break it if I do them in the 26 gauge. So I go with the 26 so it doesn't break. Okay, so we have 2 pieces cut here, and they're about, I don't know, 24, 25 inches long. Get that together. So first we're going to use the pink here, and I got this as a 1.5 inch. I got this last year at AC Moore. So I'm just going to cut that at an angle, get the dovetail there. Okay, so going to measure to the outside of the last dowel. Hey Jackie, how are you? Oh, you're on here watching me make a bow. I'm not great at these bows, but I haven't made one in a while, Jackie, so I'm going to make one. Okay, so I'm going to put it like that. Wrap it around. Take the top wire and wrap it around. And make sure that's nice and tight. Hey Jean, how are you? Okay, and take the bottom wire, put it around there, and tuck that underneath. Okay, so take this one. And you just always want the pretty side to be facing this way, so you just kind of gather it together and then twist it and turn it and go around the other one. And then this is where the helping hand comes in. I'm going to feed that through there. And you want to make sure you bring it around this side of the dowel so it's not caught there. You just want to twist it once and cut it off. I think this may be, I don't know, Jackie. I cut some myself because I didn't have enough. This may be a version of the Damon bow that Jackie created, but I'm not sure I do it exactly like her. But I think this is kind of the Damon bow. Jackie, you'll have to tell me. But it's kind of that. I think it may be, but I don't always do it the same way. Yeah, I think I cut some pegs myself, Jackie. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Hey, Rose, how are you? And I'm just going to put that in there. And just do one twist here. And put that there. So we're going to use 3 of the 1.5 inch ribbon. And then just like the chateau bow. Sorry, Jackie, the chateau bow. Yes. See, Jackie invented it, so she knows. Okay, cut that one off. All right. And this one's a little long, so I will have to trim that one. And then we have the yellow one here. I'm just going to do the same thing. And you just want to stack your wires in a line and keep them pretty even here. It makes your bow so much nicer. And now I know why I don't do bows on camera, because I don't think I'm very good at them and I get nervous when I make them. Oh, it's not hard, Lynn. You know, it just takes practice. And I guess that's why I don't tend to make them on camera, because I just get nervous and feel like I'm going to mess it up. And I, you know, feel bad if I mess something up. If I mess something up. Okay, so now we're going to take 2 of the 2.5 inch ribbon. Away. And I have this pretty with the pink and yellow and green, and then the blue. And the pink and yellow and green is what I got in the box from Damon. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Jackie? I couldn't make bows without my Pro Bow, so I know people do them by hand, but I couldn't do it. Just going to dovetail the end there. Okay, and then I'm going to stack these 2 together and go out to the C marker again. I don't for this one, Rhonda, no. Gather them and then just tie them. Okay. Stack them. And like I said, I'm just, you know, not great with bows, so I think that's why I don't make them. But I love using the Pro Bow because I couldn't make them at all without the Pro Bow. So that's good. Oh, good. I'm glad you ordered one. I mean, really, it does make it so much easier. I don't know how people do it without them. I know a lot of people do them by hand, and they turn out beautifully, but I'm not one of them, so... Last one here. Okay. All right. And then you just want to make that as tight as you can. And then trim it off. Oh, chicken tacos, yum. Okay, So that one's done. And then, like I said, you want to make sure that when you do them, I don't know if you guys can see this, the wire is kind of stacked really neatly right in a line. It really helps make your bow better. And then I just, like I said, take the two from the helping hand. Oh no, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Jackie. I hope you're feeling better. Here's from, oh. Yeah, it's, it really isn't as hard as it looks. I just think it looks intimidating, but it really is, I find it's easy to use. And like I said, I take these, and I don't know what anyone else does, but I take my two helping hand and I kind of roll them together. I'm using row C. And then take this one off, and you want to make sure that you get it all unwound, because I've done that before where it's not unwound. And then you pull it off and you have a big hole there. So. And then again, you just want to kind of pull this as tight as you can without breaking the wire. And then I just twist that. You fight all the time. Yeah, it's, you know, I suggest if you, like, just go to the dollar store and get dollar store ribbon and just practice, practice, practice. Like I said, I'm still not great at it, but not too bad. So for me, it makes it a lot easier. And then I just twist those together. Okay. And then I take this middle peg out, and then it makes it so much easier to get your, bow out. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I know, like I said, I need to trim those up a little bit. What did I do with my wire? So we're going to make one more. Hey, Lori, how are you? No, I just did the base, and now we're making a bow. Sorry, I keep going out of camera here. We're going to make another one here. And then what we'll do is we'll put the sign on, and we'll put the bow on, the bows on, and then we'll see about the streamers. Don't get it on Amazon. They only have the large board. Oh, the old large board. Oh, are you skipping one of the? Yes, I'm skipping the center peg. Okay, let me go back to the 1.5 here. Use the flower first. Hey, Josie, how are you? Hi, Jan. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'm just taking it, measuring it to the C, and then putting the wire on it, and I'm just wrapping it around like this. Get it on there nice and tight. Yes, Regina, she really takes her time and knows how to explain everything and exactly how to do it. So if you got a pro bow, and that's what I did. I just went on YouTube and watched a bunch of Regina's tutorials. Used ties. Tie wraps from Home Depot or Lowe's. I still have the wire initially. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. And then I'm just going to do this bow the same way. Thanks, Deborah. The old and the new large boards. I'm not sure. Jackie can probably tell you what the difference is, because I think she has... Jackie, you have an original old board, don't you? I think Jackie does. So I'm not sure quite what the difference is, but... They have the deluxe. Oh, that deluxe would intimidate. Now that's what would intimidate me, is the deluxe, because the deluxe is massive. The old one has one. Oh, okay. But I don't think I've ever used row E or F on my board yet. I mean, I don't make bows that big, so. Yeah, Wanda, you can do it. You can do it. Trust me. You can do it. It's not as hard as it looks, or probably not as hard as I'm making it look. Let's say that. I am on usually Monday nights and Thursday nights. I'm on at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I try to go on, like I said, every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. And that's Eastern Standard Time. Whoops. Okay, I've done this before where I have forgotten a loop or something like that, you know, and it's like, oh my goodness. Look, that one keeps slipping now. Where's that one slipping? Okay. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to check that out, Rhonda, and see why. Oh, thanks, Pat. I go on, I try to go on twice a week. I try to go Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to stick to that schedule. And I do pop on here and there, you know, other times, but I try to definitely come on Tuesday or Mondays and Thursdays. Okay, we're doing yellow. Get that down there. And like I said, I'm a little slow making bows too. I just don't. The pink with the flowers, Mia, I got that at AC Moore last year at the end of the year. So I don't even know if they have it anymore. And I just have that one roll left. So when it's snowing, she comes on. Yeah, I do. I do come on and show you guys when it's snowing, don't I? The 50-yard rolls I get all over the place. I get some at Ed London Wreath Company. And I get some at the Lancaster Flower Market Warehouse up in Lancaster. I get some from Lion Ribbon. I get it all over. Well, that Ed London is where I got a lot of the ribbon from, and I'm actually thinking of trying to get her to get it so I can get you guys 50-yard rolls, because I know I prefer the 50-yard rolls because the 10 yards just goes by so quick. Yes, I actually made my own fluff box, Debbie. Yep. In fact, I think Regina had directions on her site how to do it. It was very easy. It was very easy. I always tease my husband and tell him I use his power tools and stuff more than he does. So, yeah, but I think Regina at one point had, and she may still, the directions how to make your own fluff box. Just about done here. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, this penny I'm using the 2.5 inch. I'm using the two ribbons together. Yes. How big? The fluff box? I'll show you. I will get it out in just a second here, and we'll fluff these. Oh, you're a couple blocks from Ed London, Teresa? Oh my gosh, we'll have to meet down there sometimes. Have you ever been? I love Ed London. They are great. Hey, Betty, how are you? Yeah, Jackie has her eye hook right on the board, which I think is a great idea. If you don't have the fluff box or don't want to make the fluff box. which then that way you don't have another piece of equipment or something laying around. So where did I put that? Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one off. Cut this off here. Oh, Teresa, we're going to have to meet down there sometime. Yes, I love Ed London. The people there are great and very nice. Kelly's the new owner, her and her husband, and very nice people. And Margie, very helpful, very nice. I think I go down once every other month or something like that to get supplies and stuff. But I love their supplies. I like to fluff on the wreath. Yeah, Mary, I don't know. Jackie does that too, and I think it's great, but I just don't. It's harder for me for some reason when I do it on the wreath. And it's probably easier, to be honest, but I don't know. I just tend to do mine on the fluff box. Yeah, and the fluff box, all I did was, I think it was Michael's, and it was a box, and then I bought like a flat piece of wood to go on the top. I put some old heavy, like old scraps of tile, like floor tile. And I made it, and I nailed it together and put an eye hook on it, and there you go. Okay. Get this out of the way now. Okay. Yeah, so this is my fluff box. And as you can see, this part was like a box. You can see where the seam is there? And this was just a 12 by 12 piece of wood. And I put, like I said, heavy pieces of tile in here. And I glued it and nailed it and then just put a handle and the eye hook and stuff on it. And that's how I made it. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Okay, I'm just going to fluff this out. And try to go opposite. Flip it over here. Hey, is it Shay? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hope I pronounced that right. If you guys could like and share my page, I'd appreciate it. Oh, that's right, Catherine. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, almost done here. Once I get it on the wreath, we'll fluff it some more and trim some of these tails and stuff. But so that's how that came out, and we have one more to go. Oops. Oh, thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, so we'll do this one from the Nesbit. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Okay. It is a chateau bow, or a version of it. I don't know if I'm doing it exactly right, Jackie. You'll have to tell me. I'm sure I probably is nothing like the one that Jackie designed. The chateau bow, yes. Okay. Jackie is one of my teachers, so I'm a little nervous with her on watching me, guys. You know how it is when you have a master in here and you're just a piddly little thing, you get a little nervous by what you're doing. Hey, Barbara, how are you? The dimensions are for the box is a 12 by 12. Yeah, it's just like I said, and I bought the box. The bottom part was just a box from Michael's, and then the top part was just like a panel, and I just put it together. And it was, like I said, it was easy to make. Okay, so we're done with the bows. So we'll get this out of the way here. And the handle does make it so much easier to do. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, I thought, Jackie, I thought the directions were on there as well. Okay. So then we're going to get this back. And this is the little bird we're going to use. And I got it from Creative Gift Packaging when they were, I think they're still going out of business. I don't know if they still are or not. So I thought we would put the little bird down here. And I have a hole punch. And I just got this from Michael's or AC Moore. It's a metal hole punch. I think it was in the jewelry section that I'm going to put the hole through. And you see it just goes right through very easily. Can you guys see that little hole? And then it has a little hanger there, so I think I'll use that for the other one. Just put this around. Hello, Chandra. How are you? Well, thanks. I'm glad you found me. Thanks so much for watching. Hobby Lobby has these birds? Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I got 2 of the yellow, 2 of the fuchsia, and 2 of the blue. So I really thought they were adorable. They were on sale. So I'm just going to feed this in here. And kind of find the frame. And then just tie it around. Oh, the tool? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure like AC Moore and Michael's and I believe it was in the jewelry section. So I'm sure, you know, most of the craft stores have them. Okay. Oh no, you lost me? Oh no. Well, I'm glad you found me again, Cheryl. Thanks so much for everyone that's watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, hey, Bonita, how are you? Okay, put a little bird on there. And then what I like to do is I'll put the first bow like right above it. And then the other 2 is on either side. So you kind of have a starting point. So I will put that in here. I'm going to find the middle. Oh, thank you, Krista. I appreciate that. And you feed this through here. And it's hard to do it without crushing the bow, but you always go back and fluff the bow anyway. So we are making a little spring bird wreath tonight, Krista. Oh, you're getting a Hobby Lobby? Take lots of money. Take lots of money. Oh, thanks for sharing, Bonita. I appreciate it. Just putting that there. And then once I figure out how this looks, we'll see if we need to add the tails and stuff. The ruffles are 20 inches. It's 10-inch mesh cut to 20 inches. And what I'll probably do is put the tails on the outer row. Hi, is it Zaylin? Hi, Zaylin. How are you? Is that all? Yes, wired ribbon. I only use wired ribbon. Thanks for sharing, Nancy. I appreciate it. I don't know, Rhonda. I will have to figure it out when I'm all done, see everything I used. And hey, Elizabeth, how are you? I'm glad you found me too. I find that, okay, so that's with the 2 on there. I'm going to put the 3rd one on. When I'm done, I'll figure out, you know, all the stuff I used and price it out, and I will put it on my Etsy shop and I'll post it on here. Oh, thanks, Luann. So any of you guys are supposed to get this new nor'easter they're saying is coming this way. I think it's actually going to, this one's actually going to miss us. So I'm glad for that one. A little tired of the snow. I said to my husband today, March is really coming in like a lion. So hopefully it will go out. Okay, so there's the 3 bows I have on there. Like I said, we'll just need to fluff them. Little birdie's head's getting... Oh, that's good. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Whoop. Always never know which way to do it. So that's with the 3 bows and the little bird. And then I think we'll do some tails around the outside. Yes, Leonard, it'll definitely be over 50. Usually they run about, I want to say 65 to 75, something like that. Now I have to figure out which ribbon I want to use for the outside, for the tails. Let's see. Maybe these 2. Let's see how these look. We'll figure it out. Yes, absolutely, Sandy. Yep. Okay. Let's see how these look, and we'll go from there. I always kind of, I don't know, try mine out first, the tails, if I'm not 100% sure. And then I put it on to kind of get an idea. I started this wreath at 7 o'clock, Frankie, so not an hour yet, but I did 1 bow ahead of time, and I cut, you know, all the mesh ahead of time, so, you know, probably add another 15-20 minutes on to the wreath time. Yeah, I think this is definitely the colors because it really brings out the yellow in the bird. And then what I do is I take one of my dowels and I just twist the ties up so they're not sticking out. Yes, it will definitely be in my Etsy shop. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning. I think that's the ones we're going to use. So I need to cut some of those. And I know a lot of people cut theirs differently, but I just kind of take it and fold it. Come on, almost to the end there. Oh, look, right there, there's a seam. I hate when that happens. Can you guys see that seam there? See it on the back? But it's right at the seam. That's a good spot. I actually hit it at the right spot. I lost my dowel. Rolled down the bottom. My chiropractor told me to try and use a drafting table that was up higher so I don't hurt my back as much. So that's why everything's sliding down. Oh no, they steal it, Lori? That's terrible. I cut these 14 inches. So everything kind of slides down there. Okay. Cut those and then yellow. Hopefully I have enough yellow because the yellow I bought last year too. Mommy's 3. I'm not sure. Did you have a question or something that you wanted an email on, or? And I'm just dovetailing the ends there, so it helps with the minimize the fraying and that kind of stuff. So, all right, so get them on the wreath. Nice and springy colors, and I just fold them in half and then just gather them. And then just put them in the twist tie. Twist ties kind of get lost in there. The tails are 14 inches long. That one stuck together there. Again, I'm just folding them in half and then gathering them together. Oh, thanks, Joyce. Yeah, I think it's turning out cute. Again, if you guys could share this video, I would appreciate it. And once you know you're not going to put anything else in the ties, you want to go ahead and twist it a couple times and make sure everything's going to stay nice and tight in there. And then I just curl them up. Thanks for stopping by, Lynn. Have a good night. Oh, thanks, Bonita. Can't get this together here. Yeah, like I said, I bought a couple of these little birds and I thought they're nice and springy, and I am ready for spring. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, it is. It's nice and full. When you use that, the ruffle method, it really turns out nice and full. Oh, thanks, Bonita. Just have to go back and fluff these better. The ribbons are 14 inches. I'd say 99% of the time I cut my my ribbon streamers 14 inches. Leanne, I am in Pennsylvania, about an hour outside of Philadelphia. Thanks, Susan. I will, Penny. Thanks for watching. Have a good dinner. Oh, you're in Arizona. Oh, yeah. So you're a couple hours behind me. Are you 2 or 3 hours behind me here? Yes, I do ship, Pam. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Hey, Donna from Tennessee. How are you? Oh, thanks, Christine. I appreciate it. Well, we are not, you know, they've been talking about snow. But now apparently I think it's going closer to the coast. So I don't think we're going to get hit with it this time. Thank goodness. Oh, you're in Wilkes-Barre. Oh, that's not too far. Yeah. Southwest Colorado. I bet it's beautiful there. Cleveland, Tennessee. I love to hear where everyone's from. From Alabama. Hi, Lynn. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's with the tails. All right. There you go. What do you guys think? So with the three, oh, I always never know which way to put it. The bows, I think that just adds a little bit down the bottom there. Oh, all the snow's melted. Wow, from UK. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate that. Okay, I have... All right, I think we are all done. From North Carolina. I know, right, Shirley? I agree. Enough with the nor'easters. I am more than done. From Louisiana. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done here. And I'll just fluff it a little bit more and off we go. We are 3 and it's 84 today. Oh, I do not want to hear that. 84. Snowing here and has been 20 minutes. Oh, Waynesboro. Okay. Thank you. Quite full. All right. So there we go. We are all done. Oops. I never know which way to turn it because it's opposite of what you really think you should turn it. So it's completed and I will take the pictures and get it on my Etsy shop and you guys can check it out. I will post it on my page in a little while once I get that all done. But there you go, the little spring bird. Like I said, I have a couple other different colors, so if anybody's interested in another color, I can definitely do that. And we are good to go. This was a 14-inch frame from Dollar Tree. So it's not as wide as the work frames. I do use work frames every once in a while, but not too often. Yes, I will be definitely glad when it's 84. Definitely. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching, and I will be on Thursday night, and I'm thinking either making a watermelon wreath or a baby wreath because I have a baby wreath to make, so I think I may make that one. So I will catch you guys later, and if you have any questions... Oh, yeah, you want to see the other colors? Sure. So I have another one of the yellow, and then I have this pink one, and I have this blue one. So those are the 3 colors that it came in. And I have, like I said, I have 2 of each of the blue and the pink, and I have 1 more yellow left. So, hey Sandra, how are you? So yeah, if you guys want one with one of these other colors, let me know. I can, you know, make one for you also. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the comments. I do try to go back and read all the comments and answer them as best I can. Sometimes it's hard to do that. It's hard to, you know, catch everyone. So, oh, thank you, Rita. I really appreciate that. Oh, congratulations, Lynn. Are you having a boy or a girl, do you know? That's exciting. I don't know, for this one, I may use maybe a green mesh or yellow to pull it out. Pull out the colors in that. I don't want to make it the same color as the bird because it'll blend in too much. So probably, you know, a yellow or a pink with this one. And either, you can do the same colors for this one because, and oh, that looks great too. Whoops. With the pink. So you could do this with exactly the same colors with, you know, with blue on it. So you could do that. But with this, the bird would blend in too much of the blue. So I would definitely probably use a yellow or a pink mesh with the blue. So there it is again for all of you guys that just stopped in. And like I said, if you have any questions, oh, hey, from the Netherlands, great, awesome, a girl, thank you, oh, that's awesome. I have 6 grandsons, 6 grandsons. I know, 6 grandsons. I love them dearly, but I just want 1 little girl. So we'll see. All right, guys, thank you so much. And like I said, I'll have this up in my Etsy shop probably in an hour or 2. And like I said, if you guys want one in a different color, just let me know. I can make that for you. Just send me a message. All right, great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay warm. Stay dry. See you Thursday.